when I come to make my own, I'm like influenced by it. So I'm like, no, I don't want to. But right, so I was like that for a while, and now like I think it's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Wayne, I don't know none of these rappers they playing.
You know their names. I don't know their names.
I don't know their names.
But I do. I just restarted listening to like the modern Jewish music of today because people want me to know it. Like I was doing a wedding, and then at the end of the wedding, they asked me to like to kumshit. So it was, the dancing sets were done. They asked me to sing some extra songs, and I was like, okay, we can do that. But like some of the songs that they wanted me to sing, I didn't know, and I felt bad. So I was like, shucks, I'm not, you know, like I'm the singer here, and I don't know it. They don't know that I don't know it because I'm busy making my own music, and I don't want to be listening to others. But I realized I should listen to what other people like, so I could sing it for them.
Wait, if I'm on this side of the camera, then who's on that side of the camera?
Who's on which side?
On the viewing side.
That's a good point. I don't know. But
who's holding my place?
Whoever's here is so welcome.
Shout outs to you, man.
There might be no one right now, you know?
Shout outs to whoever you are.
For sure. They don't know what they're getting to watch. They don't even know.
What? It's gonna be
I can't even see right now. The
what'll
sun.
be really crazy is once I'm not talking to rap, is like we might have a bunch of like non-Jew, you know what I'm saying? Not even Torah interested, but they're just like, oh shit, Nameless is in the stream.
For sure. Yeah. NAM 313 SS. This way. My rule with walking is if it's in the direction that I'm going, you always take the lights. I feel like it's Hashem pointing me in a certain direction. I'm anyways going here, you know? And very often I'll like cross the street and like meet someone that I obviously was supposed to meet, and I'm like, oh, this became clear why I did it.
Bro, we was driving back from Ithaca from the first days. Ithaca.
Oh,
I'm being an idiot. Ithaca. What's it called? And so we like stopped somewhere.
Yeah.
Because my uncle, he's getting married, so the girl, she was like, his fiance was bridal shopping or whatever. So we stopped at this specific place. Mind you, she had like appointments at 3 of them, like to just in case we didn't make it to one, whatever. Ooh. And then we drop her off. We get there in the last appointment. We go to arcade, just me and him around the corner. We walk in, and instantly my uncle's like, "We gotta walk out." Bro, my cousin.
Why? Wait, did he explain?
He just had to go back and
he felt like uncomfortable?
He realized he had one in his pocket. No, he just didn't want the cousin to say anything. Dude, we were like out of state, like in random New Jersey,
Right.
It was like, what are the odds? I was like, clearly pretty good. Mind you, I haven't seen this cousin in like years. He would not have recognized me.
Right. That's funny.
Crazy.
That's very funny. So he found it in his pocket and went back in.
Oh yeah, we went right back in. They didn't even see us though. They didn't even notice us or nothing. To be fair, they wouldn't recognize. Like at all, I don't think. The only thing they might think is like, oh shit, he kind of looks like my dad. But you know, just because I'm such a spinning image, but other than that.
So nice. I love this weather.
It's right here. Just don't kick it.
You're sipping on that water with class. For me, it's like I force myself to drink because I'm like, hey, I'm a singer, I gotta hydrate. And it's like, now I'm drinking a cup of water, I do it throughout, you know?
Where's your chat? At the bottom? What up, chat?
Yeah, there's no one on the chat.
You gotta talk to them like there is. What up, chat?
And then what? So you say, what up, chat? And
what y'all on? Tell me about your day, chat.
Tzvi.
I am the chat, so I'm talking to myself anyway.
Right. Hey. Here's my main inspiration for live streaming right here.
Does your chat have a name?
We had a phone ringing, and he was like, Ellie, you're anyways sitting with people and learning. You're anyways giving classes. You're anyways making Torah videos. Why don't you live stream what you're doing? And I'm doing it. That was actually one of the rare times that I was like listening to an idea from a friend, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna execute. And then I executed literally like the next day.
Well, I was just saying, bro, you gotta post every day.
Right. That was very kind of you to encourage him so much, because that is what people need. People need their friends to say, hey, this is what you got to do, and encourage them, even if they have all sorts of problems.
I still, even with posting every day, I still like get stuck on the smallest, stupidest things, and like sometimes I'll be trying to reach my people who I know will help me, but then it gets to a point where sometimes I'm like waiting around, and I'm like, why am I waiting around? They're just gonna tell me they like what my first idea was,
right?
And to run with it, and that's all I need is their validation. So like they'll just be happier if I post it by myself, like.
Right.
And sometimes they do still help me, and I do still get caught up, and you know, but it's all good. Bro, Zach and Seuss. Shout out Zach and Seuss, man. Y'all the
Dr.
realest.
Seuss?
Zach and Seuss.
Seuss
It's like Jack and Jill.
Like
they
Dr.
just go
Seuss?
together. I mean, it's spelled differently, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's my people's.
How does he spell it?
Well, Zach is the guy, Seuss is the girl.
Oh. How does Seuss spell it? How does she spell it?
S-U-Z.
S-E-U-Z. S-U-Z, that's cool.
Yeah.
Seuss. Oh, I learned this cool thing. Well, I heard it. That you learn often in the Gemara about a zuz. What's a zuz? A zuz is one of those coins of the Talmudic period. And often
like the
there's...
song?
I don't know what the song is.
The goat song?
I don't have no idea. Oh yes, exactly. In Chad Gadya, there's a zuz, right? Yeah, precisely. So there's a lot of aphorisms that speak of the zuz. It's a way of talking about the dollar, you know, like the same way you talk about the dollar. It's like the zuz. And I heard why shout out Shais Tav. I just started listening again to his Shara B'Tachin classes. Which are phenomenal. I actually got to show you this podcast from Shais Taub. It's like each episode's like 15 to 30 minutes, but they're so good. He's teaching some very easy to understand stuff. Like for me, it's hard to listen to podcasts that are very deep, like real classes. And this is it's a real class, but it's on a concept, on a subject that's like easy to like take in. Anyhow, shout out to him, and I heard him say, he said, why is the zuz called the zuz? Because zuz means move, and it gets people to move. The dollar is what is, you know, how people say the dollar is what makes the world go round. It's the idol of today, unfortunately, but money does make people move.
Yeah. Money like Medusa is gonna be ball.
You know what's scary? If like, not even if, like, at the end of the day, I am branded as a Torah teacher, you know, as a shliach of the Rebbe. Now we're walking on President Street, the Rebbe's street, which down there is called Lubavitcher Rebbe Way. I don't know if you saw that.
Is that new?
It's new, yeah.
I definitely know.
President in Hebrew is Nasi. The Rebbe is the Nasi of our generation. So I feel like as a shliach of the Rebbe, whatever I say, like, I'm afraid of it being misconstrued, you know, because like I do claim to represent the Rebbe. I don't claim that every single word that I say, although I try to live up to that ideal. I can't say that like everything I'll ever say and every joke I'll make is like with the stamp of the Rebbe. I hope so, but I don't think that I'm constantly doing that. And I fear sometimes, like I'll say something, you know, that's I'm not even talking about something wrong, but I feel like I'll say something that like I just won't explain more. I'll just like, you know, because I'm talking to you over here. It happens to be that we're inviting other people because it's a live stream. Like I'm talking to you, I'm sharing with you this thing that I learned about a zuz, and like someone might think like I'm trying to make a certain point through saying that, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, anyone listening can also trace like the stream of consciousness. Like I said, Sue's right before, which has nothing to do with any of the.
Right.
Like there's no agenda there.
I usually keep my keys in my pocket, but I put them in my bag since we were traveling. It's okay. Well, where I live, people can trace that also. If I'm not going to be afraid, I'm not going to be afraid.
No. It's not about not being afraid. It's about being smart. If you believe this shit is going to work, then you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Shoot it for real.
Well, it doesn't seem like Twitch anyway saves the videos. It's only live when it's live, and then it's not there, which is strange. I wish it did save.
For you to be able to use the videos without flipping, and also
right.
just in general habits, like never.
I thought about it before because people, if I were to live stream my whole day, people can really see where I'm going and what I'm doing at all times, which I don't mind. But you never know who. You never know who at the end of the day is gonna
Like even just
come
now
and
when
see.
you weren't looking, you might not have been showing up, but if you show across,
I know. That's what I'm aware of. As whenever I'm walking anywhere, people can tell where I'm going and where I'm at.
no, that's okay. But like, you know, especially like you're talking
Where I
about
live.
worried, but
Okay.
where you live, bro. No.
I hear. I think like.
I mean, bro, you gotta think even just like alone if I'm big and I'm in your shit, like.
Right. I don't really think there's a way to like protect it.
There is, bro. You just put the camera down. They call it stream stuff.
We're live streaming. You see?
We found chat.
We found chat.
Okay, but now you watch.
My Haligo wife.
All in the room. Birthday twin. Hi. You got some
Hello,
big.
Lisa. Can I flip the camera?
Sure.
Here he is. Look at that smile. Tati's home.
So big.
We have all those boxes to return. Sweet wanted to see you. Okay. Don't look at the screen for too long. It's just the screen. Okay, let's turn this off.
So it doesn't save it local.